I saw a nice big salamander in this creek where I was collecting water this morning, but too fast for me to get on video. It was a beauty. We were woken up early this morning by some rustling around Jill's tent and then some stamping. So eventually I couldn't take it anymore and I had to get my headlamp out and stick my head out and try and see what was going on. And here's a deer standing right by her tent. And I saw her after she got up. She's like, yeah, it was kind of freaking me out for a minute. It's been raining most of the morning on our way up to Wya Bald. There's some kind of a lookout tower up there that Jill's walking to. I stopped here to empty out some garbage. These are bear-proof garbage cans where you have to put your hand underneath here and hit a latch in order to open the can up so they can't get inside. The view from Wya Bald. I got a chill up there in the wind, but come back down here to ground level and it's pretty warm actually. I don't need the hood anymore. Since it was raining off and on when we went up to Wya Bald, we decided to take a break at the shelter, which was about a mile past. As we got close to the shelter, we could hear someone playing guitar. So we looked at each other and we're like, well, the shelter must be close. So we get there and there's one guy at the shelter named Wizard. He immediately wanted to know if we had any weed for sale. And when we said no, did we have any cigarettes for sale? No. We stopped for a while and snacked. And right before we left, he asked us what our names were so that he could put them in his journal. So I said my name was Smiles. And Jill said hers was Just Jill. And he thought that she said just chill. So he's writing, you mean your trail names are Smiles and Just Chill, and you don't have any weed for sale? We just laughed and left him there. Taking a little break streamside. It has not been raining for, I don't know, maybe an hour or two. So it's been pretty sweet. It's actually even brightened up a little bit. The sun hasn't come out, but it's been pretty decent. So we'll see how much farther we go. This is the view from my nap. Not bad, hey? That is Cold Spring Shelter, built in the 1930s by the CCC, and we thought we still had a couple hours to go to get here, so we're really pleasantly surprised. This is the view from an outcropping just basically up the ridge from that shelter. Gorgeous. We're going to camp right up here. All right, I'm just going to show you how close we are to this beautiful overlook. Got a little rocky outcropping here. And then if we walk through here, yikes, try not to fall. Got Jill with her single person tent right there. And me with my tarp right there. Jill and I are hanging out at the overlook, snacking, thinking, resting before supper. We met a guy named Mongoose. Seemed like a real nice guy. And he went down the slope to use the privy. He came back up and he told us, warned us, that there was a mouse in the privy. He said it looked him in the eye. So anytime you're camping in bear country, you got to store your food safely away from them and away from you when you're camping. So what I've got is a bear canister, and there it is tucked in amongst some trees here. Stick my hand in there for size. I put these little reflectors on so they help me find it at night. It's supposed to be a bear-proof container. It's locked by these 3 locking mechanisms on the lid. And I put all my food in there, soap, toothpaste, really any sort of liquids or things that might have a scent that could be attractive to a bear. You can also hang your food in a bear bag, which is what my sister did here. The idea is you want the bag to be 6 feet or more away from the limb that it's hanging from and from the main trunk. And then you want it at least 9 feet off the ground for black bears. Hopefully the bears, even if they smell the food, can't get to it or disturb it. And they won't come bother you in your tent because you don't have the scent of those delicious items in there with you.